Right now, guys.
All right.
So basically, anybody that says that can see this is going to be seeing this live. We'll see if we get anybody. I don't know at this point.
Should I copy and paste it in this whole chat?
Yeah, go for it.
All right. Well, when you make it live, I'll do it.
It's live. It's live now. So,
all right.
For anybody tuning in, if you can tune in, hopefully we can see this. We're going to sit here and just chat with Travis and Allie and Kyle and John
Ross.
It does sound
we got four people. Four people are already tuning in, so welcome. And four people. Five. Woo! Kevin Collins. Kevin Collins and DP are both here. That's fantastic. So we're gonna do this the old way. We're gonna do this way because that's the best we can do. I can still do the wheel, John. There's not many people that you got good odds. There's only there's 14 people, so they're tuning in. This is all right. It is what it is, right?
It is what it is, man.
It is what it is.
That's why
it happens.
It happens. I guess it happens. So thank you for tuning back in. 19 of you are back in. We were talking. What were we talking about? Who knows at this point?
We were talking about fly products.
Fly products. Let's continue with fly products. Go for it. Hopefully we're not lagging. I'm sure someone's going to tell me right away if we are, and try not to mess with me because it's. If you know me, this smile is bullcrap. I'm pissed.
Well, I guess we'll start over then.
All right. So welcome to the show. Tonight we have on Allie, Andrea Yancey.
Hey, guys.
Hey. And John Ripp is here. John, how was your flying this week?
Oh, boy, did I fly my you-know-what off.
All right. Resurgence PPG says, I already won. So there was some questions. Let's do this real quick before we go back to Flycraft. I still have the old chat, so I can answer some of the questions. Let's see what I have here. Dave, your internet sucks, and so do you. That was really nice. That was from John Ripa. Okay.
No, it wasn't.
All right. So Resurgence PPG, that's Todd Scandrette. He says, ask Travis when his next appointment with the barber is. He's looking a little rough.
Well, Todd is the barber. You guys didn't know that, but Todd is the barber. So when are you coming down, Todd? I need a haircut.
So this question is from the Flying Dohertys. She says, I'd like to hear about the insurance he handles and how it can apply for us. Is this for John?
The insurance?
Who handles insurance? I'd like to hear about the insurance he handles and how it applies for us.
Anybody
right.
here handle?
Very good.
I don't sell insurance if it was for me. I frequently attempt to milk money out of insurance companies.
Somebody's got it. They've been doing it our whole life.
Todd Scandrett's really going for a trifecta here. Here was the next question. What is a better sign of a seasoned pilot, tree landings or props on the wall? Wow.
Who said that?
That applied to you, John.
That's got some nerve. Who said that?
That was Scandrette.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. I see how we're going to play this.
Wow. All right.
I believe it's first flights, Todd. I'll leave it at that.
There you go. Mark Rogers says, it's not really free flight until you get a swamp landing. We've avoided the trees up here, but best we can, but the swamp is fair game. Thoughts on that, folks? Anybody do a swamp landing?
Got to work on that, Allie.
Almost started again because it was a paramedic.
We've had to rescue somebody from the swamp before.
Okay.
But other than that, they weren't our student. We were just helping. But it was pretty gnarly. Guy was pretty badly hurt. But, getting out there, it was like, what, Travis, probably 3/4 of a mile maybe?
And it took, what?
Hour and a half.
Hour and a half for
EMS and fire.
His head was underwater.
No, I thought you were talking about me. You were talking about someone else.
Well, no, I was
a swamp landing, didn't you, John? Why don't you tell him about that?
I got to John within like 20 seconds.
By the way, thank you to DP, Arms for the Poor and good internet service at risk of losing the whole show. I'm going to ring the bell. All right, there you go. Thank you, DP.
So.
All right. Where were we? Question from Nick. Okay, now I got the new questions here, so I got to scroll through the new chat here. Let's see.
Has Kyle ever seen aluminum carabiners crack or break?
No, I've seen. I've seen like pictures, but I'm like not like in person. But I mean, if you take a beaner and open it, I guess it could pull it maybe. But I've never seen one, crack or break. Personally, I don't know about anybody else.
Was it Kyle Oakley that did that video with the floor jack where he used the floor jack to stretch out an aluminum carabiner, and then he also did a what's that rope one called? I forget. Yeah.
He did
the rope one. The rope one was stronger than the aluminum carabiner.
Oh, really?
Yeah. What's the rope one called? I forget. Where you put it through the knot.
Soft links.
Soft links. Yeah. So he said that he showed you that his soft link was a lot stronger than the aluminum carabiner.
Just so you know, Class Q Airspace has just joined the chat. Welcome. All right.
Hola. We're not in Costa Rica anymore. It's okay.
Let's go back. All right. So, how much stuff is coming over from Fly Products? Did you talk about that, Travis?
We started.
I guess, but we're going to start over.
Okay.
So, so One Up Adventures and Fly Products, we are in a partnership now where we are directly importing Fly Products. And we've been working with them for, years, I guess. And Kyle and I have both been to their facility in Italy, in Guatemala. Great group of people that run that company. They've been in business for over 29 years. And they make some really nice stuff. Huge variety of products coming out of there with the Eclipse and the Rider Paramotors. And then they've got the Foxy trike, the Flash trike, the Vertigo trike, the Zenith trike, the Eco 2 Light trike, and the Luna trike. So really some nice stuff, and they've been in business for a long time, so they've really perfected it. So we're very excited to be working with them directly, and we've got a huge order of stuff coming in that includes some of all of that. It left Italy by slow boat last Thursday. So if we're lucky, we might get one of them before Bad Apples.
What will we see? Are you allowed to tell us or no?
No.
I want to tell you, but I can't tell you.
Let's just say it's a Zenith trike, and we're hoping that it's going to be here and have the newest engine that's recently come out on the market. So should be fun, and we're excited about it.
Okay. I'd love to know what that is. By the way, what can you tell us about the Cosmos 300?
Oh, that engine.
John, is he allowed to talk about that?
Not. Boy, I'm no expert in it, which is why we're getting one, so we can learn about the engine. But it's the first liquid-cooled big bore engine that Viterazzi is releasing to sort of put it up there with the Pellini's. Pellini's got the Thor 202, 250, 303 now. But to compete, in that 36 to 40 horsepower range, liquid cooled, counterbalance, super smooth. So for the tandem trikes or for the real big boys that fly, it's going to be a really, really nice engine. I also expect it will be an engine that the competition pilots are interested in using, as right now they, a lot of them use the Thor 250. So, Viterazzi's always done a fantastic job with their engines. I've been to their facility with Kyle as well. It is quite amazing to see the level of detail and the quality assurance that standards that they hold themselves to at Viterazzi. So I expect the Cosmos is going to be amazing. We don't know yet. We hope to get one soon and share it.
JP Tulo asked a question I was going to ask you, which is, can you foot launch with the Cosmos?
Sure.
Okay.
I mean,
can you carry it?
Allie may not want to foot launch with the Cosmos.
Yeah, she could do it. Rocket ship.
But, we have a Thor 250 right now, and Kyle keeps on saying he's going to foot launch it. But, hey, Kyle, next week.
Let's do it.
Why not?
I'm doing it. All right. You know what?
No.
We're going to live it.
No.
I'll foot launch that thing if Kyle doesn't want to do it.
I'm going to do it.
Can I object to this?
But Kyle's 125 pounds.
Wait.
That's true.
I object.
I got 100 on him.
David's like, no, you can't do that.
Don't touch that. No, please leave the Thor 250 in one piece.
I mean, it needs to stay in one piece because that's my favorite motor.
Yeah,
currently.
I feel connected to that motor. Please don't break it.
No, because every time I'm like, I want to foot launch this, Travis is like, yeah.
You're right behind me. I'll have it set up when you get here next week.
All right. Like, all right, sounds good. Oh no, we're going. You know what? It's gonna be set up now. No, I'm gonna hold him to that. And it's going to be set up when I get there.
All of you are going to be at Bad Apples. And let's talk about this for a second, because this question I've heard, some people asking, will anybody be giving introductory flights? And so tell us what the process would be if someone wanted to get an introductory flight from One Up Adventures.
Kyle?
Oh, sorry.
Allie?
Allie? No, if somebody, like, at Bad Apples, if you want an introductory flight?
Yeah.
I just want to okay. I'm just clarifying. Allie's laughing at me. No, you just either give us a call, shoot us an email, or when we're there, just come up and talk to us. It's that simple too. And then that way you can at least see what you're going to be going up in. We can show you the rig and we'll go through the whole introductory flight, like what we do with everybody, because we go over the safety. Everybody gets the same speech verbatim, and we do that just because that's important and people need to do that. Plus it's part of the legality, as you know.
Right.
So, but yeah, if anybody wants one, I mean, it's just call, email ahead of time, which is nice. It's nice to know ahead of time, rather than like our gliders are all laid out ready to fly and somebody's like, hey, can I get a tandem? And we're like, crap.
Oh,
like,
no.
It's like, yes.
I know.
Can I fly first?
I've already been asked to do a couple, so I'm planning on doing a couple. But honestly, I would almost rather, if there's someone there that actually does paramotor training and the person is very serious about learning how to fly a paramotor, I'd rather they do an introductory flight with someone that could potentially be their trainer. So there you go. What about other training going on? You have a training class coming up here soon. I'm sorry, go ahead.
I just want to tell a quick story, but one of the coolest tandems that I've ever done was at Hodgesfield, Bad Apples, and it was Todd Scandrett went to lunch, and he came back and he said, I met the server at Applebee's. And I said, well, that's nice. Okay. And he said, well, she's a really nice girl. And she was, she recognized my Tucker Gott shirt. And she was a 19-year-old African-American girl serving at Applebee's. And she recognized the Tucker Gott shirt because she watched Tucker Gott. So she asked Todd some questions and he said, maybe I can get you an introductory flight. So Todd asked me. He brought her out. Of course, we didn't charge her anything for it. And it was one of the coolest introductory tandems I'd ever done because just to give her that opportunity, and she loved it so much. So yeah, anybody that wants a tandem at Bad Apples, where all three of us do tandem flights, you can pick your pilot, and we're happy to do it.
Yeah, pick Allie.
I'd pick Allie. Hot buttered.
I pick Travis.
Nice.
I've already flown with him. It wasn't exciting. Hot Buttered Steve, thank you for that $10 donation in the super chat that's going directly to my internet service provider. Please, thank you very much. I will take any others because apparently it's horrible.
I've been at Dave's house, and I can tell you this, that internet's smoking most of the time. He's got 4 children, probably all of them on the internet, a wife, and then the guests, me, Greg, whoever else is there at the time. Even the dog probably uses the internet. So it's probably hard for him. It's probably hard for him to have a good broadcast.
We haven't had an issue, John, in how many months? You know why? Because that guy Dave Ruff's not here. He's our good luck charm. We need him back.
Yeah.
We need him back. All right. Hey, listen, John, you want to do that whole now look, we've got 35 people watching right now. I'm going to leave this to your better judgment. As far as a comment, we wanted to do that wheel, give away a prize tonight.
Oh, I'm not ready yet. It's too early.
Too early?
Keep going.
It's like 9:50, John. How much longer
do
you want to
go? Another 5 or 10 minutes. Let's talk some more about the fly products.
So let me translate to everybody watching. John hasn't been paying attention to the chat to write down.
No,
some
he has.
Comments.
There's been no comments.
There's been plenty of comments.
No, nothing good.
Todd Standard has talked more tonight than he's talked.
Oh,
all
you
year.
just told me don't give it to Todd because he gets things all the time.
Yeah.
I found a question then. Nick Griffith says, "How much
not
to get
your
my wife
game.
hooked on Paramount?" Well, yeah. Well, I'm just helping out.
I had a good one from the last chat, but I haven't seen the guy in the chat.
Oh no.
Yeah. Do you want me to read it just so he knows what he would have won? Here, let me read the comment. He said, Scuba says, Woo, this has more glitches than the Fallout of 76.
Jeez.
Smiley face.
Wow.
That's a video game for anybody who doesn't.
Talking about the show. I thought that was a good comment.
I got that. All right.
Well, Travis is like, I don't know. I'm like, that's a video game. It's okay. Ask Mason.
Kyle, did you say there was a look, I feel so bad. Look at John. John is like, I'm so bored. Why did Travis make me do this show? I hate being here.
I'm not even slightly bored. I'm sitting there having a great time.
Okay.
I'm a little party here. I'm at my office, which is 4 blocks from my house.
All right.
It's like a Paragypsies trip minus the Paragypsies.
Yeah, exactly.
Kyle, did you say someone had a question?
Well, I feel like this is good for all of us. How much to get my wife hooked on paramotors? I think that question is like not how much. It's what do you need to do to get her hooked on paramotors?
Feed her tacos.
Feed her
tacos. There you go. You heard it from the only woman on the show right now.
Was the
feed
question?
Her tacos.
How do I get my wife hooked on paramotors? Is that the question?
Yeah, I know. I said how much to get my wife hooked on paramotors from Nick Griffith.
How much?
How much what?
How much what?
I mean,
so in other words, maybe taking her up in an introductory flight or something. How much would he have to pay you?
Okay.
To see if she likes flying.
All right.
Is this a paramotor pilot asking the question, or just some
Yeah,
civilian?
he's a paramotor
Wants
pilot.
his wife to do something dangerous. Oh, okay.
So what is it? $150 for a 30-minute flight?
Yes.
Yeah. $150, which is great. I mean, you consider like a 40-minute hot air balloon ride could cost you close to $500, and that's not really fun. Just kind of, yeah. So 2 tandems. Yeah. Okay, gotcha. Thank you, Nick. Yeah, he meant for tandems. All right.
Oh, okay.
But I highly recommend everybody go back to the Our Paramotor Nation website, search for the episode called Spousal Support. Kyle's wife was on that. Jennifer O'Glee. My Jennifer was on that show, and Carrie Burns, and Carrie Cotter, Mike Cotter's wife. And it was a great episode, and I got some great feedback. In fact, David Wolford, after watching that show, got his training down with Fly My PPG and One Up Adventures, right?
Yes, sir.
It was right after that episode. There you go. Ask John Stidham who is his favorite rapper. It comes from Kelby Cox.
I can't remember, but was it Kelby or Kyle? I can't remember exactly who it was that introduced me to rap music. I mean, I'd heard it.
I'd say it was Kyle.
I never heard it. I'm not
I think it was Kelby, because Kelby asked the question, and I'm pretty sure it was Kelby.
It probably was Kelby. It was 1 o'clock in the morning at my farm in South Georgia. Riding around on a hayride, they decided to play very loud, very vulgar, very rap music out of the back of the pickup during the hayride. They thought that I would be upset about it, but I wasn't really. I didn't act as if I was anyway. But that's the joke.
So, John, here's another question from the chat. This is more of a legal question. And this is from Todd Scandrett. He says, what is your favorite type of music to listen to when hanging out with Paragypsy friends?
No, that was the same question.
Okay, so, well, there was 2 questions asked the same way.
Yeah, definitely the rap.
All right.
Kelby and Todd were both there, yeah.
Hot Buttered Steve wants to know from me and Allie, if you'd like to answer this question, you can too. He says, what is your favorite type of tree to land in? Well, I wish I could say I've landed in more than one, but I think a nice soft evergreen with, just the soft, that might be nice.
That's so boring. I want the ones with all the stabby things.
Oh, no.
Hey, I'll be fair. I landed in a tree in Spain.
Did you?
Yes!
I did. I landed on an olive tree branch, actually, and it was sticking out, and I propped myself up perfectly on the tree without falling out.
You landed on an olive tree branch?
Yeah, I was on a paramotor when I hit that tree.
I saw you hit the top of a pecan tree, too.
Really?
Yeah, Kyle did. He kicked it.
There was that. There was that. I remember that.
An olive tree branch. That sounds so.
Yeah,
that sounds very peaceful.
No, they're pointy.
Never mind. That was a joke.
I got it.
All right, Ripa, where you at? You ready?
I got nothing.
You got nothing?
Nothing.
You can tell me there's no winner tonight.
I just can't find a comment.
I'm looking.
Do you want me to scan through the comments? I mean, I'm good at that.
You're doing a great job, Kyle.
Yeah, Kyle doesn't really pay attention to the show; just reads the chat every time he's on. It's awesome.
What?
I'd like to give it to this comment here, but he always wins everything, and it's Todd. He put my shadow. He said my shadow was more than 125 pounds.
Yeah, he has good comments, right? But he wins everything.
You can't win.
Todd, I got a sticker for you.
Oh,
here you go.
God.
Wow, look at that.
It's so shiny.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I like it.
All right.
I'll give it to you at Bad Apples, Todd.
You know he's not going to be there. Why'd you have to say that? That was so mean. All right. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to...
it's okay. He has a good excuse.
I know. It's very sad that he's not going to be there. There's going to be a lot of people there, guys. A lot of people there. I want to put the... if you want to come in... I mean, this has been such a train wreck of a show. It's my fault, not their fault. It's the internet's fault. But if you'd like to come in and join the after show, I'm going to put the meeting ID in the chat tonight since I'm not depending on anything else. I'm really bummed out, John. We don't have any comments.
Well, you know what? I think I got one comment. How about this?
If you got something.
How about we give it to Mark H?
I was thinking
because he says you're using the neighbor's Wi-Fi.
Oh, wait a minute. Is he talking to me or you?
Hey, he's talking to you.
Mark's been very active.
And if you're not using it, you should.
Maybe it'd be a better idea. I did just put the meeting ID and password in, so if you want to join in for an after show and talk to everybody, you can. Travis is like, can I just go to sleep, please?
Time.
Anthony Vella just joined or has been here, but he says hello, Resurgence PPG. Doesn't say hi to any of us, but that's cool. All right, so Mark H, right? Let's see if we can make this thing work. We're going to spin this wheel here of prizes. Mark H. Let's see if it works.
PPG try.
Oh, look, it's working. Can you hear it? I don't know if it's working. Oh, you can't hear it. Well, let's see. Let's do let's see here.
Screen share.
We got a little. It's not showing? It's showing.
No.
Oh, shit. It's not showing. All right. He won. God. He won a Fly I forgot it's not sharing. I'm looking at the wrong screen. Fly PPG COVID mask. A Fly PPG COVID mask. Congratulations. This is such a train wreck of a show. Mark H. Send me.
Oh my God.
Send me your mailing address. I'll send you your COVID mask. And John Stidham is very excited about how the election went, is from what I hear, and he's excited about wearing his COVID mask. John, how do you feel about the election?
Which one?
What's that?
Which election are you talking about?
We're talking about the most recent presidential election. How'd you feel about that?
Oh, damn.
This was a question really from Travis Burns.
Last few months.
What's that?
I really haven't thought about it very much in the last few months.
Oh, okay. Travis is laughing.
He's avoiding the question.
That is an attorney if I've ever seen it.
He's going to have to talk to his attorney about that before he answers that question.
That's something you just don't talk about.
All right, listen, we're going to wrap this up. We're going to have One Up Adventures back on in a month or so, too. I'm sure they're going to have a lot more information, right? Kyle, Travis, Al, you guys are going to have a lot more information that you guys are going to talk about, right? In about a month or so.
Yeah, we got some cool announcements to make in the future.
Hey, One Up Adventures, you guys have any classes coming up in the recent weeks at all, or
yeah, we've got a lot coming up. We've got a tandem class starting next week. We've got several tandem classes over the next couple of months.
So next week you got a tandem class starting. Okay.
Yep.
And it's all accounted for. There's no openings.
No, actually, thanks for asking. We do have one opening in that class next week, as well as two other openings later on.
And where will that class take place? Will it be in Lake Wales or in Wauchula?
Lake Wales, sir.
Okay. Yep. So Lake Wales in a week, if everybody wants to get into a trike training class, there's an opening.
Yep, trike and get your tandem exemption as well.
Speaking of openings, I want to make this quick announcement because I saw this from one of our sponsors today. Fly My PPG has 2 openings that just came available. So if you're looking to do training right away, you can do it. May 16th through the May 23rd training class. Beautiful St. John, Michigan. I loved training up there. Yeah, Mike and Justin, they will do a phenomenal job with you, right, guys?
Just leave your one wheels at home.
Leave the one wheels at home and go join Mike and Justin.
There you go.
It's a beautiful spot to fly and to learn.
Yeah.
I mean, and they're great. Pretty good instructors.
They're pretty great instructors.
There you go.
I like Bob.
Yeah, Bob's awesome. Bob's yeah. Again, my apologies to everybody for the train wreck that was the show tonight. What are we looking at right now?
David, you
know what? We did look at
John Duncan says the prize wheel's still up.
Yeah, it was up. It was working. You told me it wasn't working, Ripa. It was working.
Well, I don't watch that screen.
Oh, my God. That's all right. It's all good. The prize wheel's down now. We did win the Fly PPG COVID mask. It was there. So they can still see that, you see. You can't see that. Mark H. Oh, you didn't have to do that for postage. $15. Thank you, buddy. You didn't have to do that. That's sweet of you. Thank you. Why does Bob never get any mention? I don't know why Bob doesn't get mentioned because I don't know.
He just got mentioned.
He did get mentioned. He did.
We just said how much we love Bob.
That was from Yankee Paramotor. You know, he's that jerk. I just started flying lessons at Red Stewart last week. Kevin Collins, you got to hook me up, man. That's where my son's getting his private pilot's license at Red Stewart. That's awesome. So, cool. All right. Let's end the show. Not soon enough. We're going to go into an after show. All right? I don't even know if I can end this show. Shit. We might...
And demonetized.
Dude, it doesn't even matter anymore, does it? All right. Guys, next week, we've got... let's do that real quick. Mike and Mike from Blackhawk, they're going to be here talking about the business of paramotors. The week after that is going to be the Sunday right after Bad Apples. It's going to be a long drive home. We're going to be limping back, but we will do a show, just a fun debrief show. John, myself, anybody else that wants to jump in and talk about the fun adventures that we had, you're welcome to do so. The week after that, we're going to be taking a week off because my son is graduating from high school, so we will be doing that. So we will see you next Sunday night. Get ready. Bad Apples is less than 2 weeks away, guys. We will see you later. Sorry about all the issues. Have a good night.
Thanks, One Up.
Thanks,
Bye, guys.
See
you soon.
Peace out, Girl Scout.